Hello students, welcome back. So we are doing Circumference of Circle, chapter 16, page number 277 from class 9th book of West Bengal Board of Secondary Education, and we have completed till question number 2 in our previous video. So today we'll start right from question number 3. Okay, so this is question number 3. The radius of a wheel of a train is 0.35 meter. If it makes 450 revolutions per minute, let us calculate the velocity of the train per hour. So let us understand the concept of circumference of circle first, and then we will solve this question. Okay, so this is the wheel of the train and this is the radius of the wheel, 0.35 meter, isn't it? Let's suppose this is the ground. Okay, let's mark the part of the wheel which touches the ground as A, and the wheel is rotating in this direction. Okay, the wheel is rotating in this direction, which means after some time the wheel, suppose it reaches this position. This is the radius of the wheel, 0.35 meter. Let's suppose the mark A has reached this position. Okay, the wheel is again rotating in this direction, and after some time the wheel reaches this position. Okay, because it is rotating means it is moving forward, isn't it? So this is the radius of the wheel, 0.35 meter, and at this position let's assume this A, at this position it reached here. Now again it touched the ground. Okay, the mark A again touched the ground, which means this wheel has completed one revolution, isn't it? Wheel has completed one revolution. One revolution is complete. One revolution is complete. Okay, wheel has completed one revolution. Now if we measure the distance between the initial position and the final position, okay, the part of the circle which touched the ground here, and here also the same part of the circle touched the ground, isn't it? So if we measure the initial and the final position, distance between the initial and the final position, we get circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle. Okay, so one revolution means basically one circumference. One circumference. We must keep this in mind. In one revolution, circular wheel covers one circumference. Okay, I hope you got this. Now let us solve this question. So the radius of the wheel is 0.35 meter, isn't it? Radius of the wheel given is 0.35 meter. Let us write that. Radius of the wheel equal to 0.35 meter. This is given. If we know the radius, we can easily calculate its circumference, isn't it? So circumference of the wheel, circumference of the wheel equal to, given by 2 pi r, isn't it? Formula for circumference of the wheel is 2 pi r. Circumference of circle is 2 pi r, isn't it? And wheel is circular. So 2, the value of pi is 22/7, and r is the radius, isn't it? And radius of the wheel is 0.35. It is given 0.35. So 7 1s are 7, 7 5s are 35. But we have a decimal point before 2 digit. So let us put 1 0 here and put a decimal before 2 digit. Okay. So 2 into 22 into 0.5, isn't it? So 2 into 22 is 44 into 0.05. 0.05. 5 4s are 20. 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. So we have a decimal point before 2 digit. Let us put a decimal point before 2 digit. 2.20. 2.20 means 2.2 meters. Okay, because 0 has no value after decimal point. 2.2 meters, which means the wheel can cover 2.2 meter in its one revolution. Okay, the wheel can cover 2.2 meters in one revolution. But we are asked to calculate the speed of the train in kilometer per hour, isn't it? So let us convert this 2.2 meter to kilometer. Okay, so 2.2, this is meter. So we know that 1000 meters equal to 1 kilometer. 1000 meter means 1 kilometer, which means whenever we want to convert meter to kilometer, we must divide by 1000. Okay, 2.2 meter means 2.2 upon 1000 kilometer. I hope you got this. Now it is given that the wheel of the train revolves for 50 times in 1 minute, isn't it? For 50 revolutions per minute means for 50 times in 1 minute. Okay, so let's write that in 1 minute. Let me write in shorter way. Okay, in 1 minute for 50 revolutions. In 1 minute for 50 revolutions means in 60 minutes means 1 hour, isn't it? In 1 minute for 50 revolutions. So in 60 minutes, 1 apple cost rupees 2. So 5 apple cost rupees 2 into 5. Similarly, 1 minute for 50 revolutions, 60 minutes for 50 into 60. Simple multiplication, isn't it? This much revolutions. So 60 minutes means 1 hour, which means the wheel of the train revolves 450 into 60 times in 1 hour. Okay, I hope you got this. So the distance covered by the wheel in 1 minute, in 1 revolution is this much, 2.2 upon 1000. So in 450 revolutions is this into this, isn't it? Therefore, distance covered by the wheel in 1 hour is fixed. In 1 revolution it can cover this much distance, 2.2 upon 1000. So 2.2 upon 1000, this is the distance covered in 1 revolution. So in 450 revolutions into 450 into 60, 450 into 60, let's cancel this, 0 0 0 0, 2 zeros from the numerator, 2 zeros from the denominator, isn't it? So 5 2s are 10, 5 9s are 45, isn't it? 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So 9 into 3 into 2.2, 9 3s are 27, 9 3s are 27 into 2.2, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, plus 1 is 5, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, plus 1 is 5. So 5 plus 4 is 9, there's 5. We have a decimal point before one digit, so let's put this decimal point. 59.4 kilometer, isn't it? So this is the distance covered in 1 hour. Distance covered in 1 hour means speed of the train, isn't it? Because distance upon time is speed and time is 1 hour. So we can write, therefore, speed of the train, we are asked to calculate the speed of the train, isn't it? The speed of the train or the velocity of the train, same thing. Okay, speed of the train equal to 59.4 divided by 1 kilometer per hour. This one is in 1 hour, isn't it? This much distance in 1 hour. Speed means distance upon time. Time is 1 hour. Because this distance is covered in 1 hour, isn't it? 1 hour. In 60 minutes means 1 hour. 59.4 upon 1 means 59.4 kilometer per hour. Okay, I hope you got this. Now let us move on to the next question. Let us do question number 4. The radius of circular field of village Ahmadpur is 280 meter. Chaitali wants to go around the field by walking with speed 5.5 km per hour. Let us calculate how long will be taken by Chaitali to complete one revolution. Okay, so let's understand this question first. So this is the circular field and radius of the circular field is given to us 280 meter. Okay, first let us understand one circumference equal to one revolution. Okay, one circumference means one revolution. So we have the radius 280 meter. Radius of the circular field is 280 meter. From this we can calculate circumference of the circular field by applying the formula 2 pi r. Applying the formula 2 pi r, where r is the radius, which is 280 meter, we can find the circumference of the circular field. Okay, now if Chaitali walks from this position around the field, okay, around the field and comes back to the same position, which means she completes one revolution. One revolution means one circumference. One revolution. From this position she goes around the field and comes back to the same position, means one revolution. One revolution means one circumference. Okay, so circumference, we got circumference means the distance, so we got the distance. Okay, and speed of Chaitali is given to us 5.5 km per hour. So distance divided by speed will give us time. So we are asked to calculate time, isn't it? Calculate how much time will Chaitali take to complete one revolution. So time is given by the formula distance upon speed. We have the distance, that is circumference of the circle. Speed is given to us in the question, so we can easily calculate time taken by Chaitali, isn't it? I hope you got this. Now let us solve this question. So radius of the circular field, radius of the circular field given to us 280 meter, isn't it? Which means circumference equal to 2 pi r. So 2 into 22 upon 7 into r is 280. Okay, so 7 1 r is the radius, isn't it? Radius 280, r is 280. 7 1 7, 7 4 is 28, 7 0 is 0. Okay, so 2 into 22 is 44, 44 into 40, 44 into 40. So 4 4s are 16, 4 4s are 16, 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17. This 0 we write here, 1760 meter. So we got the distance in meter. Okay, because the radius was given in meter, isn't it? So the distance we got is also in meter, but the speed is given in kilometer per hour, so we need to convert this meter to kilometer per hour. Okay, 1760 meter, 1760 divided by 1000 kilometer. Okay, when we divide meter by 1000 we get kilometer, isn't it? So this 0 and this 0 can be cancelled. Okay, speed of Chaitali, let me write speed of Chaitali 5.5 kilometer per hour, isn't it? 5.5 kilometer per hour, 5.5 kilometer per hour. So we have distance covered by Chaitali. Distance covered by Chaitali is in one revolution, one circumference, isn't it? So distance covered by Chaitali is 176 upon 100, 176 upon 100 kilometer. Speed of Chaitali is 5.5 kilometer per hour. So time taken by Chaitali, therefore time taken, this is what we are asked to find, isn't it? By Chaitali equal to time equal to formula distance upon speed. What is distance? Distance is 176 upon 100. Distance upon is divide speed 5.5. Distance divided by speed is the time, isn't it? So 176 upon 100, okay, into, we have 1 here, isn't it? This 1 goes to the numerator, 5.5 will come down to the denominator. Okay, so this is 176 upon 100 into, we remove the decimal point from the denominator and we put 10 in the numerator. Okay, 55. Decimal point is removed, 10 is introduced in the numerator. So this 0 and this 0 can be cancelled. Okay, so this is 176 by 55, isn't it? So 11 5s are 55, 11 1s are 11, 11 6s are 66. 11 1s are 11, plus 6 is 17, this becomes 66, 11 6 is 66. Now this is 16 divided by 10 into 5. So 2 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16. 8 divided by 25. We have 8 in the numerator. 8 divided by 5 5s are 25. This is hour, because we are calculating kilometer per hour, isn't it? So this is hour. 8 upon 25 is the hour. 8 upon 25 hour. 8 upon 25, this is hour. So when we multiply this by 60, we convert this into minutes, isn't it? So 5 5s are 25, 5 12 is 60. Okay, so 8 into 12 is 96. 96 upon 5. 8 into 12 is 96 upon 5 minutes. 8 upon 25 means 96 upon 5 minutes. Okay, 96 upon 5 minutes means 96 divided by 5. Okay, so 5 ones are 5, 9 minus 5 is 4, this 6 comes down, 5 nines are 45, 6 minus 5 is 1, so 19 whole 1 upon 5. 19 whole, this 1 goes to the numerator, this 5 comes here. 19 whole 1 upon 5 minutes, isn't it? 19 whole 1 upon 5 minutes, which means 19 minutes plus 1 upon 5 is also in minute. So let's multiply this by 60. We convert this into seconds, because 60 seconds equal to 1 minute, isn't it? So 1 upon 5 minute when multiplied by 60, this is converted into second. 5 ones are 5, 5 12 is 60, which means 19 minutes and 12 seconds, isn't it? So let me write that. 96 upon 5 minutes means 19 minutes 12 seconds. Okay, so I hope you got this. Now let us do the next question. Okay, let us do question number 5. Tathagata bent a copper wire in the form of a rectangle of which length is 18 cm and breadth is 15 cm. I made a circle by bending this copper wire. Let us calculate the radius of the circular copper wire. Okay, so first of all, what we need to understand is perimeter and circumference are same thing. Okay, perimeter and circumference are same thing. In case of triangle, rectangle, square, etc., we say perimeter. In case of circle, we say circumference. Okay, but perimeter and circumference are the same thing. We should keep this in mind. Now let us understand this question. So according to the question, Tathagata made a rectangle out of a copper wire. Okay, and given the length of this rectangle is 18 centimeter. If this is 18, this must be 18. Opposite sides are equal, isn't it? And the breadth of the rectangle is 15 centimeter. So this breadth is also 15. Now, from the same copper wire, okay, of which this rectangle is made, I make another circle. Okay, from the same copper wire of which this rectangle is made, I make another circle. Okay, circular ring, and I am asked to calculate the radius of this circular ring. Okay, what we should understand is the perimeter of this rectangular figure is equal to the circumference of this circle. Okay, now if I know the circumference, I can easily calculate the radius, isn't it? So this is the question. Now let us do this question. Since length and breadth of the rectangle equal to 18 centimeter and 15 centimeter respectively. So perimeter will be sum of all sides, this length plus this breadth plus this length plus this breadth. When we add all the four sides, we get the perimeter, isn't it? So perimeter equal to 2 into length plus breadth. This is the formula for the perimeter. Okay, length plus length, this length plus this length, plus breadth plus breadth, breadth plus breadth. L plus L is 2L, B plus B is 2B, isn't it? So we take 2 common, length plus breadth. So perimeter means 2 into length plus breadth. When we add all four sides, we get perimeter, that is 2 into length plus breadth, isn't it? Now let us put the value. 2 into what is length? Length is 18 plus what is breadth? Breadth is 15. So 2 into 8 plus 5, 13. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 66 centimeter. So we got the perimeter of this rectangle is 66 centimeter, isn't it? Which means the circular ring is made out of same wire, which means the circumference of the circular ring is also 66 centimeter, because perimeter and circumference are the same thing. Okay, since circular ring is made of same wire, therefore circumference of circular ring equal to, since the circular ring is made out of same wire of which rectangle was made, so if the perimeter of rectangle is 66 centimeter, then circumference of circular ring should also be 66 centimeter. Okay, so the formula for circumference of circle is 2 pi r, isn't it? So 2 pi r will give us the circumference of circle. So 2 pi r equal to 66, or 2 into pi means 22 by 7 into r equal to 66, or we keep r in the left hand side and we take the rest of the numbers to the right hand side. Okay, 66 into this 7 goes to the numerator, divided by 2 into 22 comes down to the denominator. So 11 2s are 22, 11 6 are 66, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Okay, so our r equal to 3 7s are 21 divided by 2, 21 upon 2 centimeter, isn't it? So 21 upon 2 means 10.5, 2 10s are 20, 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay, we put decimal point here, 0, 2 5s are 10, 10.5 centimeter. So we were asked to calculate the radius of the circular ring. Radius of the circular ring is 10.5 centimeter. Okay, I hope you got this. Okay, this much for today. Thank you so much. Stay connected. I'll upload the rest of the questions in the next video. Thank you.